Good afternoon, and thanks for having us in. A 42-year-old Sioux Falls man is behind bars this midday, accused of punching and strangling 3 children. Police arrested Cass Long Jr. on Sunday afternoon in central Sioux Falls. Police said there were no serious injuries to the children, and he knew his alleged victims. Long is charged with kidnapping, child abuse, and assault. Also new this midday, a car crashed into 2 homes in central Sioux Falls, damaging them both. It happened around 9:30 this morning east of Cliff Avenue on 26th Street. Sioux Falls Fire Rescue was on scene checking on the damage to the homes. Police responded and blocked traffic. There's no word on if anyone was hurt or why the vehicle hit the houses at this point. Stay updated on this developing story online on KELOLAND.com. A local football standout didn't hear his name called during last month's NFL draft, but was quickly signed as an undrafted free agent. Spencer Wagee is currently working on the family farm near South Shore, South Dakota. But the former Watertown and NDSU player will join the San Francisco 49ers for rookie minicamp starting this Friday.
They just kind of showed me the most interest through it all, and then so once I got to kind of the 7th round of the draft, me and my agent were talking, and he just said, well, I think I'm going to call the 49ers and see if we can get a UDFA done.
Spencer says about half the teams in the NFL contacted him prior to the NFL draft. We'll hear from his dad about the dream of playing professional football later tonight on KELOLAND News. We have a bright and sunny day out there, Adam, but I do know, of course, we have chances for rain before too long, right?
Yeah, absolutely. We do have several opportunities for rain on the way. Some days we'll have better chances than others, but for now, we're doing pretty well for ourselves. I wanted to start with our Huron camera, but it is a notoriously wily camera to get to cooperate with us on live TV. This is a prime example of what I'm talking about as we get roughly half of a live image there. But all the same, I wanted to start off there just to see if we could get it to cooperate, but this is why we don't see it too often. 64, a northwest wind at 10 miles per hour. We'll go into a more cooperative camera now in Eureka. 54 with a westerly breeze at 7 miles per hour. Unfortunately, it's not as sunny up there. We have some cloud cover up toward the North Dakota border. A little bit of rain near and north of Mobridge for that matter. Here's downtown Sioux Falls, 72, a westerly breeze at 5 miles per hour. We'll warm up quite nicely here in southeastern South Dakota. We may even toe the line of 80 in a couple of areas, so get ready for that. Temperatures, though, right now are starting to warm up. Like I said, 69 degrees in Worthington and Yankton, 70 towards Spencer, 65 in Brookings, 59 Aberdeen, 54 as you head toward Mobridge, 60 Phillip and Rapid City, with the wind being tolerable for the time being, around 5 to 15 miles per hour, generally out of the west by northwest. And we don't have a whole lot of anything that's going to really be of a whole lot of concern right now, but that's the key phrase. Right now. Satellite and radar is also going to be pretty quiet for a little while longer. We had a couple of little showers again up toward Mobridge, right along the North Dakota border, but that has been just about it. Later this evening and into the first part of your night, however, we could see some pop-up thunderstorms from Huron down to Mitchell and then Watertown Point south on I-29 into Minnesota and Iowa as well. A marginal risk is in place. That's level 1 out of 5. We'll go into more detail on that, plus the daily chance for showers and thunderstorms for this work and school week, all coming up in your extended forecast in a bit.
Thank you, Adam. President Joe Biden is expected to announce new rules today that would make airlines, not passengers, pay for delays and cancellations. We're talking not just refunds, but also other forms of compensation like meals, hotels, and transportation. The rules would also require timely customer service if there's a problem. This will not start right away, however. The driver of an SUV that crashed into a crowd of people at a bus stop in Brownsville, Texas, killing 8, has been charged with manslaughter today. Police confirmed the latest victim died last night. At least 10 others were injured. The shelter surveillance video shows some of the victims were sitting on a curb Sunday morning when the driver hit them with an SUV that ran a light before crashing into the victims. Police say they're investigating whether the crash was accidental or intentional and whether the driver was intoxicated. The pandemic-era immigration policy that allowed the government to quickly expel migrants at the southern border to slow down the spread of COVID comes to an end this week. Immigration officials say as Title 42 ends, as many as 10,000 migrants a day could come to the border, hoping to make it to America. Nicole D'Antonio reports.
1,500 soldiers and Marines will arrive on the southern border this week to help with the expected increase of migrants as Title 42 nears its end. But Texas Governor Greg Abbott says that's not enough. He's ordering a deployment of his own.
Up to 10,000 National Guard members and 1,200 Texas Department of Public Safety troopers.
As many as 10,000 migrants a day are expected to arrive at the border as Title 42 expires at midnight Thursday, putting a strain on border cities.
Thousands of people, it's going to be very devastating. So that is our concern right now.
The Biden administration has been fighting to end Title 42 for some time and says it is prepared for the increased number of migrants. Those preparations include taking steps to deter migrants from coming to the border in the first place. They've increased the number of appointments available on the Border Patrol's app, allowing migrants to schedule a time to arrive at ports of entry. And they are opening processing centers in Latin America so migrants can seek asylum without having to travel to the border.
It's going to take our plan a while to really take hold for people to understand that they can access lawful, safe, orderly pathways before they reach the border.
The U.S. is also increasing the number of flights to deport migrants caught entering the country illegally. Nicole D'Antonio, CBS News, the White House.
The Border Patrol has reported it has seen an increase of migrants at the border already, with an average of nearly 8,800 migrant apprehensions over the past 3 days.